the left atrium. Okay, so we're missing the. We could have seen the part of the pulmonary veins here. Okay, we're missing all of that. We're seeing here what's the auricle, the left auricle, and this is the right auricle. And you want to confirm which is left, which is right. You just poke around, and this is a huge chamber. So this is the left ventricle. Now here you can see part of what was the inferior vena cava, and this is the okay, this is the left and the right atrium, and this is the auricle. See that there's a cavity inside? Mm-hmm. And you just poke the finger. This is AMP. You're going to do this in real life. See this? This is the right ventricle. Okay. Now you're going to see at the left. What's the name of the valve between the left atrium and the left and the right and the left ventricle?
Bicuspid.
Bicuspid. Okay, between the right atrium and the right ventricle.
Tricuspid.
Okay, or the mitral. Which is mitral?
Mitral is bicuspid.
Now, this, I'm going to ask you, which is the pulmonary artery? So you just poke the finger around. You see the walls of this vessel is very thick, right? But at the same time, slightly flexible. Poke the finger. Right ventricle. Now they can ask you which is the aorta. Poke the finger through the semilunar valves, and you can feel it. Okay?
To the left ventricle.
To the left ventricle. You see it?
That's an aorta?
Huh? This is the aorta. Those are little things those are things they can ask you. Okay. Now remind me, how do they want me to cut it? It's, transversely or? You want to show the superior, inferior vena cava, pulmonary trunk, choroid tendini, pulmonary muscle. Okay, there are two ways to cut this or not cut it. Someone with a clean hand can pass me the scalpel. Just pass me the scalpel. Yeah. This is still short. Don't do this at home. There are a couple of ways to cut this, but one way to cut this. Before I cut, you see that the surface is shiny and smooth. Touch when you hold it, it's very touch it. That is a visceral pericardium. That's why we're missing the other part. There's fluid between these two layers, so when it contracts, it's lubricated. Okay, can you pass me the scalp? Yeah, I need to change it. I need to change that. Everyone know how to do this, right? Okay, there's a clip here. You just lift it and don't find against it. If it's rusted, it can slip. It has a direction. See the slant? You just, and you can always treat it this way for two reasons. One, you don't cut yourself. Second, you keep the blade sterile. Do it in the field, try to do a tracheotomy. You try to keep things sterile. Did you just lock it in place? Four. This goes to the sharp. Let's cut it bread, you can cut it like bread. And this is how easy a surgeon will perform surgery. And it's not nasty, this is what it is. See how thick this is the myocardium is. So this is pericardium, this is the myocardium, and see that, and you can see that the inside is smooth, right? That's the endothelium.
Here too, this side too.
Sorry, I have to move around me too. Okay, and you see that the inner surface is not smooth; it's rugged, right? And the name of that is the the papillary muscle is something that I'll show you. That the meaty. That's the trabecula carni. It's not on the list? I thought, no, I read it on the list. Yes, the trabeculas are on the model, yes. So these are, you can see that these are trabeculas. This is just the structure of the muscle fibers. As you see later, the cardiac muscle fibers go in a swirl so they can squeeze. Right? The direction of the fibers go around so they can squeeze when they contract.